One of the most well-known paintings in history is displayed on the screen. In a gold-wrapped flower field, two lovers hug. It appears easy at first glance, romantic, lovely, and even reassuring. However, why are people still talking about this painting over a century after it was made? Why does The Kiss by Gustav Klimt still captivate audiences? Maybe the answer is that there is more to this artwork than just love. It has to do with intimacy, identity, vulnerability, and how art encourages us to discover our own purpose. I'm Nurkistan Safia binti Muhammad Rashidi from FF234 Theatre Production, and I'll discuss why I selected this piece of art, its symbolic meaning, its historical context, and the significant issues it poses regarding interpretation and beauty. The Kiss is one of those rare pieces of art that varies depending on how closely you look at it, which is why I chose it. Like many others, I initially perceived it as a romantic painting. The hug, the serene ambience, and the golden hues all appear to celebrate love. But the more I studied the artwork, the more intricate it grew. I came to see that various people interpret the same visual in quite different ways. Devotion is seen by some perceive passion, some perceive solace, some even perceive possession. This led me to wonder how a single piece of art could be interpreted in so many different ways. That's what I find fascinating about great art. Gustav Klimt, an Austrian painter who rose to prominence in the Vienna Secession style, painted The Kiss between 1907 and 1908. The Vienna Secession pushed artists to try out novel approaches to expressing thoughts and feelings while rejecting conventional artistic norms. Klimt was especially well known for his use of symbolism and ornamentation. The Kiss was produced during what is sometimes referred to as his golden period. Klimt used gold leaf in a lot of his paintings during this period. Byzantine mosaics, which employed gold to evoke a sense of spirituality and timelessness, served as a source of inspiration for him. The Kiss is a strong example of this effect. The painting lacks realism. Rather, it seems almost surreal, as if the relationship exists outside of time and space. The symbolism of the kiss is among its most intriguing features. Examining the couple's attire, we see that it is embellished with various designs. The man's robe is made out of geometric shapes like blocks and rectangles. There are flower patterns, spirals, and circles on the woman's robe. These patterns are interpreted by many art historians as symbols of masculine and feminine traits. Klimt may be examining the relationship between opposites and how people can connect despite their differences through these contrasting symbols. The gold itself is another significant symbol. Klimt elevates an everyday moment into something remarkable by encircling the couple with gold. The kiss transcends mere physical contact. It becomes ageless, nearly spiritual. However, neither the gold nor the patterns are what most intrigue me. It is the woman's expression. She seems calm at first glance. Her body appears at ease, and her eyes are closed. Some viewers, nevertheless, have a different interpretation of her expression. They perceive ambiguity instead of total delight. This raises an intriguing query. Does this painting depict love for one another? Or is there a subtle conflict between control and affection? We never get a definitive answer from the painting, and maybe that ambiguity is deliberate. This raises a significant philosophical problem. What gives a piece of art its significance? Does the mere beauty of art make it valuable? Or is it worthwhile because it makes us think? The kiss would only be appreciated and forgotten if beauty were sufficient. Rather, because it is still up to interpretation, it continues to spark debate. The artwork is experienced differently by various viewers. Because of this, every individual may interpret the same visual differently. Some viewers concentrate on romance, some concentrate on power, some emphasize vulnerability. It is impossible to prove that any of these interpretations are entirely correct or incorrect. One of the main concepts in the philosophy of art is reflected in this. Meaning is not always set in stone. Meaning can occasionally be revealed by the viewer's engagement with artwork. The kiss still enthralls viewers worldwide more than a century after it was painted. We are drawn to its attractiveness. Deeper observation is encouraged by its symbolism. Sometimes the most potent pieces of art are the ones that make us ponder. Maybe that's why people keep coming back to the kiss. Not because it clarifies what love is, however, it poses the question of what we think love is.